Welcome back. Let's get to the international update, which is coming in from the Ministry of Defense of the Islamic Emirate of Afghanistan, which has now confirmed that its forces carried out precision strikes on the ISIS-linked position in Pakistan's Balochistan and Khyber Pakhtunkhwa regions. As the ministry stated that the targeted sites were being used as a planned attack and sabotage operations inside Afghanistan, adding that the strikes caused heavy losses to the groups while avoiding civilian casualties. Now, at least as far as to the point where Afghanistan carrying out these strikes against Pakistan is concerned, where they have been claiming that several individuals who have been killed as far as TTP militants, and here is the Taliban government saying that initially when it comes to Pakistani airstrikes which had hit civilian homes in eastern Afghanistan, killing dozens of them, which Islamabad had said that the operation targeted the TTP-linked militants following attacks on Pakistani rangers. Let's connect with Mayank on this. So Mayank, to say the least, as far as Pakistan having an air force, and what about these strikes that has been carried out? And it is being said that in several locations where there is a heavy presence of Pakistan military, that seems to have been struck.
Amitabh, the most important point is actually the whole length of Durand line in this case, which is around 2,640 kilometers. It has lit up in one way or the other. And mind it, Afghanistan has been always a tenacious, the defense forces of Afghanistan have been tenacious right from the beginning, and when the empires had been trying to come over them. But then Pakistan in this case has been blaming that the attacks which have been taking place within their geography or within their territories have their origin in Afghanistan, because they say that safe havens are there and the training and the support, moral support is given by the people in Afghanistan. And in this case, Taliban, interestingly, Taliban actually, it is the same Taliban which has been seen to be propped up by by Pakistan Army, ISI in specific cases actually, to fight against the Russian regime earlier and to support the US regime which was in Taliban post 9/11, which took place in US. So it is getting interesting. But then there's a book which is called as the Bugles and the Tiger, written by John Masters, which talks about the fighting spirit of Afghanistan. And in this case, minded, Tehreek-e-Taliban Pakistan has been said to be a prop-up or has its umbilical cord in ISI. But then here what we see is actually Pakistan itself is now trying to attack the people which are generally said to be hiding in Afghanistan. And Afghanistan has been taking charge and attacking the bases, the BOPs, border outposts of Pakistan Army, military and rangers along Durand line since quite a lot of time, saying that ISIS is the one which is now attacking, propping up violence within Afghanistan.
Yes.
So what you see is actually
isn't this ironical as far as Pakistan, which wants to put its new position as a mediator, is now facing such kind of strikes within, because Islamabad has been, boasting about mediating between Iran and the United States to end the war in the Middle East. But Pakistan's own battle against militancy at home also requires, as far as the strikes on Afghanistan is also concerned. And that is cowardly on their part.
Amita, only 2 points. Both the borders, both the flanks, which is the eastern flank and western flank of Pakistan, are today occupied. And they are trying to tell the world that they are fighting against the terrorists, or rather they are fighting India on the eastern flank, and they are propelling terrorists within Jammu and Kashmir from that side. So this is what Pakistan's blame has been. The worst part is actually when it comes to mediation, mind it, Qatar has to come in between, not only to firm up the memorandum of understanding wordings, but also to mediate in such a way that things boil down to Doha level talks, actually, whatever they are. So this is the kind of claims which have been made by Pakistan, but they did not land up doing anything on the ground practically, which is beneficial for everyone. But what you see in terms of terrorism, actually, Pakistan military is the one which uses gunships against its own people. And what you see as the border, which is Balochistan, and what was earlier Northwest Frontier Province, NWFP, which also became federally administrative tribal areas. The military forces, they have used their own gunships upon their own people.
Yeah.
And it was Pakistan which had been harboring, training, arming the people in
We've seen the kind of cowardly strikes that it has carried out deep within, Kabul as well, hitting a hospital, killing several, hundreds of civilians. The conflict, which has included fierce fighting along the frontier and unprecedented Pakistani airstrikes on Afghan cities as well. And as far to say the least, but Pakistan wants to boast, a messenger of peace image, now seems to be also finding it hard to control and bring about peace internally. Please to stay on with us.